What's up, guys? Today we're going to be checking out Poöf versus a cursed kitty. Now, I was sort of confused that this was actually pronounced Poöf, because of a little dibble-dab over the second O, but apparently it is pronounced Poöf. I watched a trailer, it's a little poetic trailer, it's really cute. But this game is really good. I came into it very, very curious. I didn't really know what to expect. I haven't heard a single soul in the world talk about this game. But, you know, I saw the game, shot the developers an email, and it was really a really good game. I played it for like 4 hours straight when I first got it. It's developed by Arcado, and you might recognize them. The only game I know they've actually made besides this is Hell Yeah, Wrath of the Dead Rabbit. Besides that, it's also published by Nico Entertainment, which they've published this game. They've published The Inner World, I believe it's called. It's a point-and-click game. They've also published Storm, and they've published Puddle. All Steam titles. But, how about we get into this? If we go into our mission mode here, we can actually check this out. Alright, now it throws us right in. It's sort of abrupt like that, I guess. It's a really simple game, but if we really want to put it into terms, think of the Super Mario Bros. Original arcade game. Now put that into a tower defense, and now mix that up with elements of Spelunky, and then you get this game. Now it's really unique and really fun. It's very arcade-esque, and it's very competitive, and I really, really enjoy it. Now, there's a lot of unlocks, so you're seeing a lot more content than you get in the beginning of the actual game. Some of these areas, like the area I'm standing in right here, this left area, does not exist until you unlock it. This area, like above me, that doesn't exist until you get there. And then there's different areas that you can unlock throughout the game. And there's also different items I can use here, like I can poop, and what that does is that makes the enemy slower. I can also use like this freeze item I picked up, and then I can freeze people, run through them all, do it like ice climber style, I think. I don't know. But now like I can throw a sword. And of course, the main goal is to defend your precious cursed kitty. Now, if this kitty gets hit once, just once, you will get a game over. You can as well die. On the top right, you might be able to see that your health is limited. But we have an array of enemies coming at us here, and really our just main goal is to defend this poor kitty. We also have different towers we can place, like that one right there. Let me kill these guys. And you can see it gets very hectic and very, very competitive. I find myself constantly trying to battle with other people to get to the top of the scoreboard. Now we have things happening all over the place. I'm going to put another poop down, and I'm going to throw one of these. You might be able to see after a certain amount of time in the middle of the map right here, we'll have an egg being dropped. And now the egg, if we press it, everyone on the map will die. We also want to be able to keep our combo up along with picking up these different gems to actually help with our combo because, you know, that will increase our score. Score is good if you want to be competitive and getting throughout the game, of course. You unlock more things the better score you get in a level. Like, there's a lot of actually extra things that I'll discuss in a minute after I hopefully die. I hopefully don't, you know, play for 15 minutes here talking about the game, but, really, like, what we have is, like, some stuff we can unlock on how good we can get in the game, like our different costumes, different ways the kitty looks, and, even different backgrounds and music. Now, I'm low on health, so I want to lay down and poop. Let me freeze these guys up. Okay, let's try not to get hit here. But the game can get very, very difficult very quickly. Oh god, I'm in a bad spot again. Oh, there I go, and I died. Game over. Now here, it's a little glitched. What happens here is it'll round up the amount of points you've had, different combos you've gotten, and it'll give you like this sort of like status bar, and each time you reach the end of the status bar, you'll gain sort of a level, and you'll get either like a new background that'll randomly selected every time you play, or a new song, or a new costume. And it's like you can't select these costumes, but you'll randomly get them throughout time. Now, obviously, this isn't a game-breaking bug, this is just a minor visual inconvenience, but there's quite a few of these in the game I've noticed. Now, if we go to the missions here, this is where things are a little interesting. One thing, the game over screen is sort of stuck on my screen right now, I don't know why. But what this is missions. Now, when I first saw this, I thought, oh, this is going to be like an app port to the game. But not really, it's not really a pay-to-win thing. There's no microtransactions existent in the game. Actually, here we have quests, and what happens is each time we complete our 3 quests, or our 3 missions, we get something unlocked at the bottom. Now that thing that we unlock can be anything. It can be, you know, different durations, like we can get, you know, that golden egg, we can get that quicker with certain ones, or we can unlock even separate pieces of the map. And we can get different moves, like the roll attack. And it gets progressively harder to get these missions, but you feel ever so enticed to do so, just because of the, you know, awesome things you could possibly get from it. Now besides that, I do have a few gripes with the game. One thing you might be able to notice, I can go to the help and options here. I have in how to play, pro tips, and credits. There's literally no option menu. There's no sound options, there's no video options, there's no resolution options. I'm stuck at full screen. Like, is this like an absolutely horrible thing? No, but it's very unoptimal. There's a lot I need to be able to change, and it's like, it doesn't give me not a single option in the world to do so. That's just one of the gripes I have with it. Along with the map, I wish there were several maps, but it doesn't give me that. Or at least it doesn't give me any sign that that's existed. Like, maybe I unlock more maps after I unlock absolutely everything, but that's sort of, I don't know, I feel like that's a little lame, if you ask me. Because it's like, I've noticed that I do the same strategy every single time, because it works. Why would I do any other strategy? But it's like, if I had different maps, I could mix it up, have different playstyles, have different strategies, it would make the game extensively more fun and extensively more play, or have like an extensive play time to it. Just with 2 or 3 extra maps at the least. I feel like that is something huge that the game is missing. But besides that, you can see that we have a good variation of enemies. I think we have about 10 or 11 enemies here in the game, and they all have their own abilities that we had to be careful for, along with a decent amount of items that'll help us be able to defend our kitty properly. And it's all really nice, and it's all really fun. And there you go, my kitty gets hit, you can see. 1-hit kill, and that'll bring me back to here. Now, I don't think I can actually go back to the main menu here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start it again, and I'm going to show off the, if you want me, oh, there it goes, the leaderboards. The last time I checked, I was number 2 on the leaderboards. Yeah, look at this. I'm number 2 in the leaderboards out of the whole game. Oh man, feels good. But, this might just be because of the lack of players. I believe there's only 30 to 40 people actually on the leaderboard. Let's see. Well, it looks like, yeah, there's 53 people on the leaderboard. I'm number 2. Makes me feel good, but it really isn't that big of an achievement. Let's go return to the main menu. You can see that's literally it. The game is fun and simple, but a little too simple. I feel like there could have been a bit more content in this, especially new maps. I feel like that could have gone above and beyond, and besides that, we just have some UI problems, just, you know, certain things just not working, like the lack of a, you know, options menu. I've checked a number of places and I cannot find a price tag for this game. What I'm going to suggest is that if it's over $15, do not go for it. I'm going to guess that it's going to be a $10 title, which if so, go and buy it. It's really fun, it's worth $10. But if it's past $15 on its November 8th release date, I wouldn't suggest going for it. But besides that, it's an amazing, fun game that you'll probably get 9 to 10 hours out of if you completely juice it and play it to its maximum and actually try to become like a really good player and be on the top of the scoreboards. I've been getting that much out of it, and you could totally do as well. But only if it's your type of game. It's been Zebra, and I'll see you guys later.